Well, thank y'all for coming back. Who all in the bushes? Um, I'm just waiting. All right, Tanara, thank you, baby, for coming. Yeah, I had to close it down. It was tripping. It's raining hard. It's raining real bad here. Um, and it was saying that I wasn't getting the connection, but I'm back. Um, basically, I was just leaving off on. I was talking about, do you feel like you're entitled to your family's money? And it's basically a play off of what I did when I was talking about the family and the family reunions. And I'm just waiting to see if some more people gonna come. I see that it was 4 people in the bushes, but oh, I'm sorry to hear about the snow, girl. You driving safely, and don't be trying to type in the chat while you driving. I summons for my other moderators to come over, but I guess they busy or whatever, or in somebody else chat. You know how that go. But I basically just wanted to get on here and ask the question: do you feel like you're entitled to your family's money? Because some people family have money, some people family don't. And I was speaking on the point to where like families not having life insurance policies on their family members and things like that. Hey JLC baby, thank you for coming in and things like that. And it's something that we need to talk about because a lot of us Black families in our heritage, they don't carry insurance. And maybe the mother did work, but she didn't have enough money so you can be able to live off of their insurance policy. And the way this YouTube thing is going with all these threats and things like this is something that needs to be talked about. Everyone in the Black community should have at least $10,000 or $20,000 worth of life insurance, period, point blank, for the children and the parents, just in case something happens suddenly. Yes, it's good to have accidental insurance, but everything doesn't become accidental if it's not an accident. And see, that's what they're not telling us when you get on the phone and you maybe want to try to get life insurance. The first thing they offer you is it's the life insurance. I mean, it's the accidental insurance offer you the regular insurance, which is the burial insurance and thinking that. So, hey, Nikki, baby, thank you for coming over. And if you not speaking on what's going on in this sector, or you not beefing with nobody, you really don't get people to come in your chats. And lately, I've been having real conversations, and right now, it's only saying that I don't here. You know what I'm saying? Now it's saying too, true too. Thank you for coming by, Andrea. But when you talk about real conversations, they don't want to listen. But if I was on here saying that what's going on with Fabe and what's going on with the rest of these people in the sector, they'll be here for it. As long as I got somebody name in my title, or as long as I'm beefing or talking about some beef. Hey, Miss Janice, thank you for coming. They'll be over here. But these are some real conversations to be had, because I bet you 20% of these people on YouTube don't have any life insurance, and they feel like they're entitled to someone else's money. And it's not even that serious. You know, in because somebody else have something don't make you entitled to it. Period. Point blank. And that's why you're supposed to work hard and get your own shit, so you know, can structure your family the way you want to structure your family, and be able to provide for your family the way you want to provide for your family. Because trust me, if you were to hit the lottery today or tomorrow, it'll be so many people coming out of the woodworks. You probably wouldn't even know these people, but they'll be coming to you talking about, oh, you my cousin from here, from there, and everywhere, and it ain't cool. So if you have somebody in your family that has money, you're not entitled to it. It's their money, and those are facts. And then with the insurance thing, it's hard to know you don't have no insurance on your parents, or you don't have no insurance on yourself. Because when that date comes, you don't want to have to sell no fish. You don't want to have to do no car washes. You don't want to have to do no t-shirts. You're going to want to take your mom to that undertaker, tell them this is the package that you want, and this is how you want your mom to look when you get ready to put her in that ground. And you know, it's hard for us Black American women and men these days to go to a funeral home, because guess what the first thing they offer? They offer the cremation. Now, if my mother didn't ask me to cremate her, she wouldn't get cremated. Cremation don't cost that much. So that's why they offer you that at the first thing, because they're expecting you not to have life insurance. So that's all I want. That's what I'm talking about. Us as a Black community need to learn how to budget and learn how to gather information to carry our family for lifetimes. And I'm only saying this because it needs to be said, not being malicious or anything like this. This just like when I was talking about the family reunion and the families and things like that. We need to talk about it. We have a lot of secrets in our family, and it's embarrassing sometimes when a family member passed away and we have to whisper throughout the family because we don't have any insurance, you know, and we have to go to people. We have to go to people in the family and ask them, "Oh, can you lend me a hand with this because my mom didn't have no insurance, or I didn't have any insurance." So that's embarrassing to me. I don't know how it would be to other folks, but I know it's embarrassing to me. And the way this world is going with this man as our president, He making it hard for all our families, period. And it was one Republican that said something about the tactics that this man is pulling in this White House. And that was Mitt Romney. And I said, so the rest of them sitting like they blind in the Senate. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go a little left. If you care about who our senators are, and if you care about who's in the Senate, make sure you get out and vote. Because right now, the Senate sits full of Republicans. Telling you who to vote for or anything like that. But if you were smart, you will vote for the party that is going to be able to assist you and help you. And I'm quite sure in this sector of YouTube, we ain't got no Republicans. And if we do, something wrong with their ass. Okay? And that's what I'm going to say about that. And I'm going to get back on over here to this conversation about, do you feel entitled to someone else's money? I know a lot of people that feel like they entitled to someone else's money in their family. And like I had to tell them, no people worked hard for that money. Maybe the other side of the family left them something. It's not yours to be entitled to. You need to look at it in the reality. If something were to happen to your auntie, your uncle, or someone else in the family that has the money, do they have children? And are they children minds capable of doing the right thing with the money that they would be left with? Now, I say this. I'm entitled to my opinion about someone else's money. I don't think it's mine. I know it's not mine. Only thing I'm entitled to is my life that I live right now and my children's lives and trying to make a better life for them. I've been going through a little something, y'all, and I shared a little piece of it with Brother Jay. And I was at the point to where I felt like I wanted to give up. Not just YouTube, life. I'm tired of going to dialysis. I have a lot of financial issues that I'm trying to fight with at this moment. The bills are piling up on top of each other. I tried to work, but when I come from dialysis, I be too exhausted. And my family can't help. They don't have much, and I don't expect for them to help. And that's why I ain't really been coming on like I used to come on and things like that, because I've been having a lot on my mind. And all this is running through my mind, especially when it comes to the insurance, because it's hard to find life insurance. And me and my husband both are kidney patients. So that's the hard part about it. And I have a whole 15-year-old. And I know it affects him as well as it do me because he's always here when I'm sick or he's here when my husband is sick. And it ain't cool. And if I would have knew what I knew about Georgia, I would have stayed in Florida. At least in Florida, I can go to the Kidney Foundation if I need help. But here, I can't do that. They act like they don't have a foundation for us to go to. And then the medical coverage here is not as good as it was back home. And the more I try to fix my credit, it seems like the more medical bills that are piling up on me. It's a lot. So that's why I wanted to talk about if you can get some insurance, get you some now before it's too late. Because if you go to Delta tomorrow, only thing Social Security going to give you is $250. And only thing that probably could help with is a cremation. And I'm just being real. So now y'all kind of know what I've been dealing with behind the scenes. I'm glad it's just this little intimate moment with us. I'm sorry, Indigo is not here. I don't know where she is. Nut was here. I don't know where he went. But and I needed to talk about it. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Miss Sandra, how you doing? Thank you for coming over. Okay, thank you, Tanari, because it was saying something about my internet service again. So I didn't want to be on here that long. I just wanted to know, did y'all feel like y'all was entitled to other people's money? And did y'all have insurance? And it's what I was stating about the accidental insurance. Everybody don't have accident. And see, that be the most important insurance they want to offer you at first. It's the accidental insurance because it does carry a lot. You can get over $500,000 in accidental insurance. But if you don't have accident, if you don't have an accident, you will never get paid for that policy. So it's better to get long-term or life insurance. I forgot what it's called. My bad. But life insurance is better to have, especially for your family members. And a lot of our families in our Black communities don't have life insurance. I know a couple of people passed away back home and they had locket things with the look like a little keychain thing that go around your neck with the person's picture on it to raise money to be able to get life insurance. I mean, to be able to pay for their funerals. And I think our grandmothers taught our mothers how to purchase the life insurance policies. But when it got to our generation, they didn't really speak on too much about the insurance. And there are so many different steps that you have to take. And then some of these places be saying, oh, you don't need any health information. But as soon as you apply, they go and dig in your medical history, you know? And I think that's crazy as well, because if you're going to tell me I don't need to have any medical history when I apply for the insurance, and then I don't tell you that I'm a dialysis patient or a kidney patient, what you do is you run my medical record and find out I have all, tell me, oh, I can't give you no insurance. And if I can give it to you, you have to be alive for 2 years before you can start, you know, getting the insurance. Thank you, JLC, whole life insurance. That's what it's called. And that's been on my mind lately, you know, because I have a 15-year-old. Even though I got a 25-year-old, I'm more concerned about my 15-year-old at this point, you know. And I just wanted to speak on it today because it needs to be talked about. And as I stated, if I was on here talking about somebody else or dragging somebody or cussing to the top of my lungs, I would have had a live full of people. But I enjoy my intimate settings. I don't care if I don't got but 6 people watching. I don't know how many in the chat, but I know it's 6 in the bushes. I mean, it's some in the bushes. So, I mean, it is what it is. And hey, Absol boy, how you doing? I don't know where Indigo at. I spoke to her a little earlier today and she was out shopping. But I'm taking it. She's probably tied up with the kids because it is 8 o'clock her time. Well, 8:30 her time and 9:30 mine. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about that. I didn't plan on being on long. I just wanted to know, do you feel entitled to someone else's money? And as I stated, what if you win the lottery and somebody come and tell you some kin to me, you ain't never seen them at no family reunion, at nobody's funeral, and at nothing. But this person come out of the blue, and then the next thing you know, they suing you for your money because they feel like they entitled to it because they say y'all some kin. I thought about that the other night as well, especially when it came to Fantasia Barrano when she made it big off American Idol, how her daddy sued her. I was like, dang, families really do this to each other. They really do. And that's why you shouldn't feel like you entitled to nobody else's money. Because what God has for them is for them. And what he has for you is for you. And those are words speaking with truth behind them. God has a plan for everyone. I don't know what his plan is for me right now. I'm going to continue to pray. I am continuing to receive all the prayers that has been prayed for me, because I don't know what my destiny is at the end of the day. And I had somebody to reach out to me and tell me that they would be glad to give me a kidney, but that would be selfish of me to go and get a kidney if my husband can't get one. You know, that's just how I feel. I don't know how he feels about it. I told him that the lady wanna, offered to give me a kidney, but we really hadn't sat down and talked. talked about it in detail. And okay, BBK, thank you, baby. And it's a hard decision to make, especially when you and your spouse both are suffering from kidney disease, you know. And I don't want to feel selfish to accept it, and it works for me, but it don't work for him, you know. And I always see on the news where people are donating, but they always a different race. It's always somebody in a different race willing to give to people that they really don't know or somebody they may work with and things like that. Hey, Lutheran, I ain't see you come in. How you doing? LaFern, I'm sorry. I always call your name wrong. I'm sorry. And that's just been on my mind for a while. And at this point, I'm tired of dialysis, but I know if I don't go, that may be my demise. So I signed up to do it at home where it's less time on the machine and I can do it 5 days a week instead of doing it 3 days a week. I could do it 5 days a week, 2 hours a day. And from what I was told, it should give me back my energy. I should be able to do more things that way. Right now, I really can't take no vacations. I can't do anything because if I go on vacation, what's the purpose if I got to be in somebody's clinic while I'm on vacation? That's the part that sucks. Hey Shay, how you doing, baby? Thank you for coming over. That's the part that sucks to me. And I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to go to vacation, but I was like, what's the point? You know, they all having fun, and I might have to be in Chicago in a dialysis clinic while they having fun. Then when I leave there, I can't have no fun because I'm too drained and too exhausted and tired. You know, I don't know why I was chose, but kidney disease does run in my family. My auntie has been living with kidney disease since she was a little girl. She only has one kidney, but she don't go to nobody dialysis. She lives her life normal. And they say medical history skips generations. First, it started out with high blood pressure, and my artery in my heart was leaking. The blood wasn't flowing through my heart correctly. So I wound up having to have 2 open heart surgeries. And from there, that's where my kidneys failed. So I don't know. I can't say I'm being punished, but that's what it feels like, you know? Because it wouldn't have been no problem to have to do the open heart surgeries and live my life as a regular person after that. But hey, Queen Lady, having open heart surgery and then your kidneys failing you after your second surgery. I mean, right after my second surgery, they were giving me dialysis. And I didn't know until I came to. So it's a lot. It is a lot. Yeah, that's what they tell us, Shay. Oh, we don't know what medications we can get to help you. Man, look, I didn't get high blood pressure until I got pregnant with my first child. I didn't get pregnant a second time until 10 years later. And all that first time when my blood pressure was high, they was telling me, oh, you may have preeclampsia. And I just thought it because I was pregnant that my blood pressure was high. After I had the baby, Didn't nobody say, well, you need to continue taking no medications because they didn't prescribe me any. So for a whole 10 years, I walked around with high blood pressure, didn't know. I was going to my doctor's appointments like I was supposed to, but my blood pressure was, I guess, wasn't high enough for them to prescribe medication at that time. And then when I got pregnant again, it got worse. So I had walked around, my son was, I'll say he was about 10 or 11 when I had my first open heart surgery. Then I had another one when he was about 14. And all along, it was my blood pressure. And see, they took a long time. And then all these different type of medications, they can have your hair falling out. Some don't work. They don't know which regimen to give you and stuff like that. So it's kind of good that I don't have high blood pressure anymore. I just have the dialysis issue, but the kidney issue, but that's another whole thing too in itself. No, I don't have high blood pressure anymore, but now I have kidney failure. And that's a lot. And I be so exhausted sometimes I can't even come on here and make a video. And I just try to rest as much as I can because it's hard. I really don't go nowhere but to the grocery store. Or if my son want to go on an outing with his friends or something, I take them or sit there and watch them do their thing. But I just want to be able to get back to life. I can't do nothing that I used to do, really. Not a thing. And that's why I felt the way I felt. Because I'm like, dang, what is it there left to live for? This too much. What you say, Shay? Girl, they ain't said nothing to me about no plant-based, nothing. Okay. But my diet already funny because I can't have certain because I take uh I take warfarin and it's a blood thinner. I can't have vitamin A, so there's gonna be certain things I can't eat anyway. I understand that and I know that it's just so on a person. Hot girl, it's a lot. It's a hell of a lot. And I try to stay positive as I can. But the way before before 2020 came in, I was chilling. And it seemed like when 2020 came in and them new round of bills came, it's like they coming nonstop. Nonstop. And I can't get on here and ask y'all for nothing. I don't feel like it's appropriate. But I do thank Brother Jay for having his people to, drop me a little something. And Nikki, baby, if you still in here, I got that from him too. Thank you. It helped a little bit. Thank you, Hot Girl Red. It helped a little bit, Nikki, and I really appreciated everything that the people did do helped. But the most blessing I got out of it was the young lady emailing me and offering. Well, she's a young lady, but she's a young lady in my eyes, but she's the older lady. She emailed me and offered to give me a kidney. So I gotta still talk with my husband about that because I don't want to be selfish. But then again, think about that too. That don't always work either because I know a couple of people at my unit who had gotten the surgery and they're back at the unit. And I've been through two major surgeries. And then last year I had to get my gallbladder out. That was another surgery. And I don't want to continue to keep taking my body through so much stress. I used to be one. And then I used to be one, Tanari. And then when my kidneys failed, I was like, well, what the hell other organs can I donate to somebody? Because my heart ain't really no fucking good. I got a mechanical valve. So what do I have left to give to anyone? You know, so I had them to take that off of my driver license. Yeah, she said she live in Philadelphia. That's gonna be some traveling, honey, from Philadelphia to Georgia. But she said she lived in Philadelphia and she was willing. So, you know, I told her I'll email her back. My mind wasn't really on that at that moment. My mind was other places because of the things that I'm going through. And I just pray to God that something can come along and help me with these financial issues. Because it seemed like the more I try to get my credit together, the more doggone bills keep coming. And I can't pay them because I don't have the money to pay. I'm only on a fixed income. So, you know, I do what I can. I make sure my rent paid and my lights paid and my water paid. I make sure of that. So some got to give. It's either gonna be me homeless with kidney disease and trying to pay these medical bills, or me keep a roof over me and my husband and my son head and make sure our lights and water and all that is on. So it is what it is. You know, God do things and put things in your way for reasons. And I guess it's my season. So I'm just gonna try to, you know, keep pushing, keep praying. I had another person who I used to talk to give me a call and she prayed for me. And she's actually off of YouTube. So there are some good people on YouTube. Everybody ain't hateful and everybody ain't here to see a person demise. And I accepted and I received that prayer. They say if you ask him, he'll answer them. So it's just a lot, y'all. It's easy to get on here and talk about that girl over there in Virginia, but that ain't what I want to talk about. That's not on my mind. She has a new life that she has to incur. These people that's beefing back and forth on YouTube need to put it to a rest before there's no more YouTube sector for us over here. It's a lot going on in this sector. And if you ever in a chat and that chat is popping, it don't even got to be that popping, but you go to seeing people comments being deleted, and it's not being deleted by a moderator that you know that somebody has on their channel, it's Google. So trust me, they're watching. And I've noticed that in a couple of chats, even in other sectors where I've been going, because I have been exploring other sectors. And I've been noticing that Google has been in there erasing certain things. So be mindful when you and other people chats, what you speak on, what type of words you put in the chat. Don't put nobody else, no other content creator name in the chat. If you give they over there talking about somebody and you want to conversate with them, put some initials in the chat because they starting to swipe them. They swiping them, they calling them some type of words. You can't even say subscribe in the chat no more. You can't say subs in the chat no more. So if you are new here and you liked and you like, shared, and subscribe to my page, if you want to let me know that you have sub, come in the chat and let me know you hugged my page, and that's that. Because Google is not playing, okay? That's why I say when you come over here, don't curse in my chat, anything like that. If you're going to say a cuss word, make up another word for it. So I'm on my way out the door because I know I got to get ready to take my meds and to get ready to take a shower. I got to go to dialysis in the morning. And then I'm off on Friday, and then Saturday I'm back there again. So I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know I'm okay, because, you know, a lot of people, I've been dropping down in chats, and the first thing they ask me, am I okay? I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay. I'm gonna say that. Yes, I'm okay. I'm I'm trying not to stress, but I am stressing. And I just been trying to keep a smile on my face, you know. And by me being here in Georgia and my family back home, I have family here too, but we're not that close. So I don't visit nobody, they don't visit me. I may pick up the phone every now and then, call and check on them. They don't pick up their phone and call and check on me unless it's something they need from me, or I don't know how to say it. It's not that they don't care, they do, because I will receive a text every now and then, but further than picking up the phone and calling somebody, I'm the one that normally does that. And I got a whole sister here. She hasn't picked up her phone. I haven't talked since December 31st. And I refuse to pick my phone up and call her, because just like I could pick my phone up and call you, you could pick your phone up and call me. Period, point blank. And I felt like I was the only one initiating the phone conversations. I see you, bite child. But I've been dealing with a lot, y'all. And I'm gonna try to stay as positive as I can. If I got enough strength tomorrow, I might come on here and play a little Family Feud. You know, kick the bobo. If I can stay woke when I come from dialysis, because lately when I've been coming, I just been going straight from my garage past my kitchen to my bed. So that tells you right there I be exhausted. Even though I've been on caught a nap at dialysis, girl, I still be exhausted. It's something about that machine. Oh, we have nutritionist Shay at dialysis. I have a nutritionist, honey. I just told you they're not going to give me anything plant-based because a lot of plants have vitamin K in it, and I can't eat vitamin K. Like y'all can eat collard greens, I can't eat those. I have to eat mustards or turnips. And the reason why that is because the vitamin K is a very low percentage in those compared to collards. Can't eat certain beans because they got too much potassium in them. So I try to eat right, girl. Okay, I'll speak with them share about it. But I know what they're gonna tell me. You can't have no plant-based stuff. Can't eat no sodium either. So it's it's kind of hard. You got to be on so many. I'm on. They have me on a renal diet. Period. Let me say that. That means I'm only supposed to have like chicken and certain things like that. I don't eat fish. I am, girl. I am. I am. But if somebody go live who I like, you just might see me in a chat. But I'm gonna get off of here in a minute and go take my shower and prepare myself for tomorrow. And it's pouring down raining, so I hope I can make it to dialysis because they say it may be a tornado or something coming. So I'm just trying to monitor the weather as well because I ain't finna be driving in nobody tornado to go nowhere. Oh, and then I learned how to stick myself. I've been sticking myself lately, so I'm about ready for the in-home. I'm just waiting for them to come. And yeah, probably tomorrow now after probably tomorrow around about 9, which it'll be 8 your time. If I'm up, I ain't gonna. Ooh, girl, that's too cold for me. I think I'll never make it to dialysis, girl. I would really be doing it at home. But I'm just waiting. I'm excited to do it at home. So that means I ain't got to get up and go nowhere. I could do it in the pleasures of my own home. And I ain't got to do nothing but go probably once a month to see the doctors. And that's it. And I really appreciate everybody that came over here with me and listened to what I had to say. And remember, if you don't have no life insurance, please make sure you get you some whole life insurance. Even if you got to get some on your mother, your father, people in the family, make sure y'all have life insurance. Because it's not cool to have to sell food or do all those other things for your loved one. And I've been seeing a lot of that in our Black community lately. Especially if you got somebody in the streets, please make sure you cover them because these streets are hell, okay? Every time I turn around, somebody is getting murdered, especially here in Georgia. There's a lot of murders goes on here. That's why I don't really go. That's why I really don't go anywhere. I just stay where I live at. I live in the suburbs, and that's why I stay in the suburbs. If I have to go to Atlanta, it's only for certain things, and I'm back home. I don't go to no clubs. I don't do none of that here. It ain't like I was if I would be back home. Hey, Miss Deborah Lewis, how you doing? It ain't like it would be if I was back home. I can go to the club back home because I know everybody. Hey, Diva D girl, how you doing? And that's just that. Tanari, you still in here, honey? If you would like to, you can donate to me. If you would like, um, I would greatly appreciate it. I normally don't do that, but I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, you still there, girl? I thought you was working. All right, Tanara, you don't made it home yet? Well, they say the groundhog saw his shadow. I mean, didn't see his shadow, so I hope the spring hurry up and come on through. Cause I'm tired of all this rain. I'm tired of all this coldness. Okay, well, drive careful, baby. JLC up in here, and I think Nep up in here. If he ain't dipped off, cause you know he ain't scared to dip off, girl, and don't say bye or none of that type of stuff. And then again, if we don't play, I think we might play a little Family Feud. And while we playing a little Family Feud, I know Queen Royalty had asked me and someone else chat when I was gonna start by playing music. I think I might do that tomorrow and play a little tunes for us. So we can, just have a Thursday chill out section. Cause I don't think I'm gonna be coming on Fridays no more because when I come on Friday, it really don't be nobody on here. Everybody be, I guess they be going out or whatever. Unless my girl JLC want to come on with me Friday and we just come on and kick the bobo. Cause I would be assuming that the Misfit panel will be restricted soon. And that's our little mess. All said we were taking our platforms in different directions, and I'm proud of Neptarian. He has been staying out of the mess, and he is actually working. So that's why you ladies haven't really seen much of Nep lately. But he got to learn how to balance his YouTube and his job. Then again, it's so much going on YouTube. People tired of it. I know I am. I'm tired of groups being mad at each other. I'm just tired of it, period. Respect my moderators and they will respect you. I'm going to respect your moderators when I'm in your chat. And that's how it should be. It ain't nobody on YouTube hating on nobody else for coming up. Everybody gonna get their chance to come up. That's why I am satisfied with the people that I have that comes in my chat. Okay, despite what Shamu, big sister over there, gotta say about me, I'm cool. Okay, that I am. I appreciate the 13 people I got in my chat. I really do appreciate them. But the ones that runs. But we okay, we good over here. I'm Gucci with the people that mess with me. And majority of these people that's in my chat comes in my chat when they know I'm live. So I'd rather have loyal subscribers than bone carriers in today. That's why I ain't been speaking on nobody else. And that's why I just only been trying to do positive content because I'm sick of the bone carriers. It's always somebody screenshot and sending something to somebody else. Cut it out because you over there too, that makes you just as guilty, period, in my eyes. I love me some QB. I love me some Phi Babe. I love me some Jay Wilson. Now, them the only, and BBK and Bama Girl. Them the only people chats you gonna see me in right now because I can't deal with all this beef that's going on. Okay, you'll be back on regular in a couple of days. I'll be there for it. You just got to text me and let me know if one of them. And I sent a lot of questions. And created a lot of respect for me to drop down in your chat. The ones that you sitting up keep running by it. Hey, Miss Sandra, how you doing? Lead it. I don't like bone carriers, so I try to keep my chat as I can. And I'm not gonna be doing no recaps on nobody else's. And I'm just on positive content. It's stuff that we need to talk about as a community that I try to bring to you guys because a lot of people not talking about it. Hey, Parkat Boo. Hey, how you doing? There's a lot of people not talking about it. And this was a real conversation that needed to be had. We all need whole life insurance on the kids, even the dog, if you can get it on them. Funerals are getting more expensive day by day. I remember the funerals used to be almost $3,000 to bury a person. Now it's almost 10, especially if you want to put them away nice. And then there's a lot of people opting out to get cremated. And cremation is the most cheapest package. So, but I don't know about that. Well, they say, well, I guess we supposed to be burnt, I guess. Is that what the Bible says? They got so many different versions of the Bible these days. I don't know which one is which. I just, follow my heart. So, and then I got a lot of people trying to push another type of religion on me. Got 2 people in my family. I'd be hating to pick up my phone for them. Because the first thing they want to talk about is when we was black. Well, we are black Hebrews. I do know that. But they want to go back way to Egypt. Egypt, as if they were there. Girl, you want to know? Don't call me with that. Let me decide what I want to believe in. What you say, Tanari? Return to the ground, ashes to ashes, is what I know. That's what they said. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I thought I heard that too now. But yeah, make sure y'all get some life insurance. Make sure you continue to be with your families. And don't feel like you dollars in the family. It's not yours, baby. It's build yours up so your children can feel entitled to your money, okay? But they ain't even entitled to it. I'm gonna give it to them or not. See, that's what's wrong with these celebrity children. They feel like they're entitled to their parents' money because their parents are rich. I've been trying, BBK. I've been trying. I really have been trying. But I got so much going on, but I'm still praying and I'm still going on forward, trying to move forward. So if you know somebody in your family that got a couple of dollars, just be mindful that that is not your money, that's their money. Okay? Build your empire from the ground up if you can. And if you plan on trying to open up your own business, focus on your business. And I'm gonna say this as the TS would say, get you a vision board. Follow your vision board. You follow that vision board, your vision gonna come true. Period. Point blank. And I do have one, but right now I'm stuck in between some things and I'm trying to fix it. So Y'all may see me and y'all may not. Okay, Miss Sandra, I heard that. But there are some parents out here that don't have anything to leave to their children. But I want mine to be different. I want to be able to leave mine with something. At least my baby, because I know he gonna make the best out of it, and he gonna become the best he can be. That oldest one, that's my mama baby child. I don't know what to say about him. I can't keep him out of jail for the life of it. So him and his grandmama got to deal with that. Sandra say burn her. She's scared of the dark and worms. That's what I had said too, Sandra, because I don't need none eating at my flesh while I'm gone. And you real on that one now. But it is good to have insurance. And I appreciate everybody that came over with me, listen to what I had to say. I appreciate the 19 in my chat, or the 816 in the chat, and the 3 in the bushes, however it may be. I appreciate y'all for coming over. I don't know where Indigo at, y'all, but I'm sorry she missed this live. And I will contact her tomorrow and see if she okay. But y'all have a blessed and wonderful evening. I'm going to end this so I can get ready for dialysis in the morning. Take me a old shower and get in my bed because it is really raining here, honey. And I am tired of hearing the raindrops hitting my window. So y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. And as I stated, if y'all want to donate something, donate it. I appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful evening. Good night.